Hey guys, what's up? I'm back. I'm here with a fairly crazy thing that I've just put together today after I thought my computer had died. Whoa, hello, FPS drop. I don't really need some of these settings on. Take that off. Okay, there we go. Much better. Anyway, so here I have just this 3-chest undocking station with even more storage. And this is not just one. Oh man, get out. What is wrong? Doesn't matter for that short render distance. I'm going to be walking around to every little bit of today. Anyway, so here right now I have this amazing, it's ridiculous. It's just 3 carts and they're all in the same spot. And now what happens if you have 3 carts take off at the same time and leave on the same track if they're all on the same, like, starting track. And so here we go. As you can see, these 3 carts just move forever, and I don't have this ready, so I think I messed it up. Where did they go? Oh, they turned. Okay, so yep, look at me. I was trying to make this like a super good video, but oh well. I'll show you how you have to put the minecart track, the carts on the track since this happened. Oops, give me that. Put that back in the chest. I guess I'm not picking it up. Anyway, so you just break a block down, go to the cart 1, 2, 3, and put your block back down there. Okay, so now let me fix this up. So this goes in. I need to flick this lever, and it comes out on that side. Okay. So there we go. Okay, so let's try that again. As you can see, this takes off. The 3 carts will travel forever, pushing each other in a continuous direction. Now you could just have it just keep going straight and on and on and on until it reaches another station, and then boom, you have just transported 3 small chests full of items to another location in minecarts without using anything, and it travels at about a block in half a second. So that's 2 blocks in a minute, 120 blocks, or right? No. 2 blocks in a minute. That was wrong. It's 120 blocks in a minute, and so on and so forth. And you can just transfer a ton of blocks back and forth between this. Not blocks. What am I saying? Anyway, forget it. That math was all wrong. I forgot. Forget it. I'm good like that. Anyway, so now this mechanism that I have here was I had just these 3 carts in the middle, but what happens if you have just these four tracks, these 4 tracks in the middle? If you just have those, it just kind of breaks apart, and it looks like it's just like cart, and it doesn't keep pushing each other. So I needed it to do the same thing where it does over there. It starts on the same spot and takes off in the same spot. So what I needed to do is I needed it to start in the same spot, but then after I made this, I was like, okay, now I don't have a way for the carts to get in. So then I basically made a larger form of a T flip-flop. It goes like that, switches the cart out. Now it will ride going downward through here, go up through here, and then this needs to be button. Give me button. Give me button now. Anyway, so button like that, and then it needs to have a block there. Just the minecart logic. When a block is behind a powered rail, it will push in the opposite direction of the powered rail, and it will come into this stopping position. So if I quickly show you that you can have this turn, so you could basically just have a tunnel from one place to another place if you needed so, and transfer items. Now another cool part is if I go further enough away and wait, okay, out of the loading zone. See, this did happen. I'm not so sure how this works. Minecarts are kind of weird. I need to look into the more minecart logic, but this is just really cool how this can happen. Anyway, look, see, there you go. Is that I think no matter where you are, you get this effect where the minecart will just keep going, and it came to its destination even though you couldn't see it, but I'll show you that again now. So what we need to do is we need to make it so that it can accept a minecart, and this can put a minecart outwards, and we go and launch the minecart. As you can see, the minecart will go through the block, and I had the wrong turning position. Oh, hello. Aren't you being spazzy? Let's just take these. Oh crap, it just got real. Okay, push those, there you go. Now even though you couldn't see it, it went through, out the other side, and it's going back into the beginning area. So basically you could have it take in items over here and put out items in another location. So now I'm just going to basically, this I just whipped together, you can see it's just hoppers and stuff. I'm not going to show you how to build that, that was pretty simple. But I am going to show you how to basically build everything else, make another system, make another one of those T flip-flop things. Okay, so the first thing we're going to build is just the simple takeoff center, where it's just like this, come back a block, over a block on both sides, and you need to have it come out 2 blocks. And you just take this and another rail. You can put your button anywhere you like, but leave a side open. You can smack your button on the back. Take your 3 carts. There you go. And if you even wanted to, oh crap, I pushed those. Come back here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I can place a block there. And there we go. So that's just your basic takeoff center. So now, as I said earlier, if you don't want to have a turning mechanism, I'm just going to show you quickly how you have how you can just have it like nothing. It'll just go straight across, and you can go into like this and have it go into another one of these stations as before. But we're not. That's not really the main purpose of this. We're having a turning area because turning is kind of complicated. Anyway, okay, so basically I'm just gonna build the turning area right here. So just spot down your 3 rails, and let's get a lever. Okay, so this is the basic part of that. Now what you need to do is you need to go like this. Make sure you go like that. There you go. And then this, make sure you leave this block empty. So you go like that. So that's 3 blocks, 2 blocks, and 1 block up. 3 blocks, 2 blocks, and 1 block up. So that's that part. Over here you have powered rail, powered rail, powered rail, and on top of these blocks too. And you have a lever powering each of these. Okay, next thing you need to do is you need to take that and just build a rim around the top of the minecart track. So just place a block like that and go around. There you go. And 1 more. Take out the middle block. Okay, so the next part is the taking the rails in. This is how the minecarts go out, if it's like, you know, going out. Okay, so now you need to make your T flip-flop. And so basically that's just a piston, deleting a block, and then another piston. So it doesn't really matter which block you delete, just matters with the T flip-flop and the order you toggle everything in and stuff like that. So I don't really cover a control center in this video, but you do need one if you're going to be doing this. You need a way to make everything work so that it toggles the correct exit for each exit and entrance every time. I would probably use like some kind of detector rail logic or something like that. Anyway, so this is going to be your T flip-flop that you need to make all of this functional. You need a torch like that on each one. And so basically now you can see the block is there, but the problem is that it needs power, so you can just put a lever there, and that fixes that problem. Now what you're going to need here is a button, so let me take that. You don't need any more normal rails. So now if you press that, see it doesn't work. These need to be 1 tick higher. There's repeaters, 2 ticks both. If you couldn't catch that, I couldn't really see what I was doing, so just making sure. 2 ticks, redstone, 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 block, block, block. So as you can see, it's not really that complicated. Just the turning area, like the logic behind it isn't that mind-blowing. It's just the turning area is what I haven't really seen anywhere. I've seen that you need about 30 minecarts in kind of the same kind of way in order for the player to be able to get into the minecart and then be able to ride in an infinite direction. And I just think that that's just kind of useless, but you could use the turning areas like I have here, and then it gets serious, because that is just mind-blowing how you can do that now. They might patch that. I really hope they don't, though. Almost forgot the ticks. Okay, and lever. So now we need one on this side. So I'm not really going to take this to such an advanced like I did with that much larger setup. That was just to show you that it is indeed infinite and will go on forever. I need that normal rail that I trashed earlier. Okay. And a button. And then on this side, and finally another button, and then your rails. And now I'm going to demonstrate going from this way to this way. So this needs to be input on, and this needs to be output, and this needs to be turning in the correct direction. Those are the three variables you have to worry about. And now if we press this, we'll see that the 3 carts, by the way, you could have an infinite amount of carts. So basically it's an infinite amount of storage being able to go just about anywhere. And what you could do for even the output is it's just like amazing, the stuff that you can, it's awesome. Anyway, I didn't have a lever here, so let me just quickly torch that. There you go. So now you can see it goes through there. So now we're going to demonstrate this way to this way. So basically that would be input on, this would be output on, which it is, and this lever needs to be flicked. Here we go. here and goes to the area. That bugged out. That was kind of weird. I don't know what happened there. Normally this works. Maybe it just got messed up with this placement. 1, 2, 3. And try that again. No, it did the same thing. Weird. I'm gonna try it over on this side. But anyway, you saw how it works. I'm just gonna quickly test which way it was going from this exit. So this needs to be input on. This needs to be output on. And it is going in the right direction. Okay. So there we go. And let's see. Okay, so then this needs to be input on. This needs to be going in the right direction, and this needs to be output on. There may or may not be a north, south, east, west kind of problem to this. No, this one's working fine. I probably... Oh man, it was filled up. Alright. So as you can see, there's probably a difference here somewhere. I just don't know what it is. Okay. Maybe it was that torch. Maybe the torch acts as like a slowdown. You never know. Some of these things, Minecraft can be kind of weird. Lever. There you go. Okay. So now if we did go and put these back on there. Huh. Weird. Oh well. Mysteries are mysteries. Anyway. And you can do this with furnaces, you can do this with hopper carts, which would be even crazier, is because you can empty a chest in seconds with a ton. Here, I'll show you. How much do we have in here? So, give me that. I'll show you what I mean real quick. You could just see, this could be kind of a late game thing or an iron golem farm kind of thing. Where am I going? Anyway, so you would just take a bunch of these and you would go like this. And you would just hold it like this. And you would take like maybe 100 of these things, and then you're taking out 100 items in a second. So if we look into this, it's empty. It's empty. This here, look. This just took out 5 stacks in the time that it took me to talk about it. Like, look, I'm smashing it. The 5 stacks are going everywhere. Oh my god, how many of these did I make? This is just like a little bonus idea at the end. There we go. Okay. So to make even top this off, you could go like this. I gotta edit the track a little bit. Okay. So like that. Like that. Like that. Okay. And put our button right there. Okay, so now. Okay, so this chest has a ton. It has 3 rows of items in it, okay? Now I'm just placing a bunch here. I'm not counting exactly how many, but I'm placing a bunch of these carts in one spot. Here, we'll look at the speed right now. It's empty. It's empty. So you could empty all of these if you had 1 billion of these on here. Like, hold on, let me lower myself to a certain level. Like this. There's just so many carts there, it can't even move. But that was a little bit overload. There you go. I may have to push that to get it going in a certain direction. But yeah, so basically that's what you could do. It's crazy. There's so many items here, you can't even tell. And then let's set this up. Input. Let's make this output the right way. And now, as you can see, I just basically it's mind blowing. Like, and it's fast. It's ridiculous. This is basically the new form of item transportation, and then you could just have another hopper taking all the items out of there. I know that that's pretty slow. What you could maybe do is you could do it with a cactus and then have just all the items go all over the place. I don't know. It's just the concept. It's a concept, and it's with a little more functionality. This is like the next step for item transportation in Minecraft. Like, we thought that hoppers were good. This is where it's at. Anyway, so this has been whatever it's called. What did I call it? The infinite trackless minecart chest transportation with items, with the turning corner and just the seconds to empty out a large chest. Who knows? Anyway, I've been myself. Thank you for watching. Check in next time. Stick around. Subscribe for more. See ya.